Today in our Spotlight series, we meet a multidisciplinary artist from Hong Kong named Kong Chun Hei. He is now in Taiwan holding an exhibition titled Absent-Minded. Kong created works inspired by his life and observations in Hong Kong over the past 2 years. Our reporter Stephany Yang spoke to Kong to find out more.
I use the chemicals to remove the numbers and of a scale.
Walking into the exhibition, visitors are greeted by a corridor paved with small weight scales. But if you look closely, the numbers have been removed. This is Kong's work called Feedback. He spent about a month making 112 small scales. Kong says this work represents the anxiety that many people felt during COVID restrictions.
So this time in the show, I've made some works which is more about like calculation and calculating system, but I would kind of like hollow out some important information to let the audience, when they pass by or they walk on it, and have some anxiety feeling.
This is another piece by Kong titled Turn It Into Its Own Loop. Kong drew a series of different tangled wires in hopes of bringing to light the many problems that are left unaddressed in the world.
So in this show, I have like 10 pieces of drawings, and what I drew is like some messy cables and power cords in my studio, but I use the same like the cables, but I change it into different shapes, and then I try to draw it very carefully. Yeah, so I think it's more like I refer it to like just like the same questions or the same problems, but just when they change into different forms, and it will be kind of like a new pictures.
Another installation is lights around the room that switch off and on when someone walks by.
So in this show, I have like a light interaction system, and it has a sensor, ultrasonic sensors, but I put the sensors and the lights in a different way, so the audience, when they pass by, they don't know which lights that they will turn off. And so it become quite a strange situation, because you haven't done anything, but the lights suddenly, like one or two may turn off. It's because someone passed by, but not you. Somehow I think in this kind of strange situation, I mean, like everything seems like urgent. And if you like do something you think at that moment it's like a casual decision, but somehow you turn down something in the future, or turn down something in like a corner that you never know. So I think that's somehow the feeling I have in Hong Kong. Yeah. So I make it like become an installation to relate to this.
Kong graduated from the Fine Arts Department of the Chinese University of Hong Kong in 2009. He lives and works in Hong Kong as a multidisciplinary artist. Throughout his career, he has experimented with a variety of mediums such as painting, installations, videos, and sound. Kong is currently in Taiwan, exhibiting some of his newest works that are inspired by his life, events, and observations from 2020 to 2022. The exhibition explores self-restoration and self-reflection through a variety of interactive installations.
So the show is called Absent-Minded, and I think because of the restriction and some strange policy in Hong Kong to me, and I think the way that I live and how I perceive the things, I use this kind of like attitude, like to try to rethink about what is important or essential, so I can try to tune myself in a different way of living. I would like to make the works with more sense of humor, and something is more like an isolated feeling. So I think this time the exhibition is what I think in these 2 years.
Kong hopes to continue to express his thoughts and observations through art. Kong's pieces will be exhibited at the TKG Plus Gallery till January 7th. FTV reporter Stephany Yang and Liang Junle in Taipei.